Yo, we're back. Welcome back to the source. Unbelievable night last night. Almost perfect if it wasn't for the Rockets. Never betting those dirtbags again. But tonight's a new one. We got 10 games. I'm dropping 2 episodes, 5 episodes in each game. I got like 6 or 7 items on the menu tonight. There's a lot that I like. A lot of money to be made. So let's stop f***ing around. Let's make it.
Welcome to the source. Hey, get the source. The source. The source. Hey, get the source.
First game up, Cavs, Magic in Cleveland. This line opened Cleveland -1. Everyone's on the Cavs. I'm talking about 91% of the money on Cleveland. Money stays on Cleveland, right? All throughout the night, all throughout the morning. The line is moving. Consensus line is now at Cleveland -3.5. So the books aren't feeling all that Cleveland money. The Cavs have to be the play here, but I'm not nearly as crazy about it as probably everyone else is going to be. I really hate betting teams on their first game home from a road trip. Tends to be like they see their family, girlfriends for the first time. Tends to be like a lethargic letdown game. But only 3.5 points to the Magic at home. The way Darius Garland's been playing, I have to take it. And I'm going to put it on the menu because I really do think it's a winner. So Cleveland -3.5, throw it on the menu. If anything changes, Twitter, Instagram story, next game. Next up, Sixers, Hawks in Philly. This line has the Sixers laying 8 points to the Hawks at home here. Sharps are on Philly early, 84% of the money on the Sixers. Now hold up, around 10 a.m. we do see a little bit of Hawks money creeping its way back in there. Not a lot, majority of the money's still on Philly, but I did notice some Atlanta Hawks bets came in the late morning. The Sixers are fully healthy. Take Philly -8, don't think about it, don't overthink about it. This is a gift, this is truly a gift. The Hawks are beat down. The only reason that this line is at 8 is because of the Hawks game against the Bucks, what was it, 4 or 5 nights ago? People are like, oh, they can play without Trae Young. Yeah, they can play without Trae Young, but they can't play without Trae Young, Kevin Huerter. They have a bunch of injuries tonight. Honestly, I can't believe it's only 8. Philly -8, lock it in, throw it on the menu. If anything changes, Twitter, Instagram story, next game. Next game up is Wizards versus Lakers in Washington. This line open with the Wizards getting 3 points at home. So you got the Wizards as a home dog here. Early bets and early money both slightly favoring Washington. Check it out though, here comes that 10 a.m. swing. Money shoots back to the Lakers side and the books respond. Consensus line drops on Washington +3 down to Washington +1. Look, the Wizards are the right pick here. They're home and they've been playing better than the Lakers, but I just have this feeling the Lakers are going to win. The Wizards just had that crazy overtime game with the Spurs. That was on Monday night. This is a perfect time for them to have a letdown spot. I really think the Lakers win, even though the Lakers have some question marks. Anthony Davis is listed as day-to-day. Caruso might not play. I mean, they have some issues, the Lakers. I just think they win this game. So I'm going to put Lakers -1 up here on the screen. I'm leaving it off the menu, and it's probably going to stay that way. But if anything changes, I will tweet it out and put it on my Instagram story and Facebook. I'm using Facebook now. So I'll put it on social media if anything changes. Next game. Next up, it's Knicks time. It's time for some Knicks basketball. Bulls versus Knicks in the Mecca. Line open with New York laying 5 points at home. Everyone's on the Knicks. Bets, money. Everyone has boarded the New York Knicks Express. Check this out though. This has me a little worried around 10 a.m. We got a little bit of Bulls money coming in and the books react. This line drops from Knicks -5.5 down to Knicks -4. So the books like the Bulls here. So are we going to play scared? Are we going to let the books scare us away from betting the Knicks? Get the fuck. You already know what this is. We're betting the Knicks, zero doubt. I feel like a lot of you don't even watch the Knicks games in these videos. They just fast forward. They already know. Knicks on the menu, get to the next game. So I don't even know how many of you are watching the analysis for the Knicks game. But I will say this. When a team goes on a win streak, cover streak, just like the Knicks got finished with, when a team goes on a streak like that and it ends, it's very common for it to take 2 or 3 games to get back on track. Just saying. I mean, I'm putting the Knicks on the menu, but it happened to the Jazz a couple times this year. I wouldn't be surprised if the Knicks look rocky for 2 or 3 games before they get their groove back. I mean, I'm putting the Knicks on the menu. But if you're on the VIP list, when I text you your tickets tonight, you might notice that the Knicks are on there, but they're pretty far down the list. So if I have you on like a 3-game bet plan or a 4-game bet plan, there's a chance the Knicks don't even make your ticket tonight. Just saying. Just giving you a heads up. But Knicks are on the menu. Knicks -4. Lock it in. If anything changes, Twitter, Instagram story, next game, and Facebook. Next game up is Celtics versus Hornets in Boston. This line has the Celtics laying 6 points at home. Early sharps are on the Hornets. We got 66% of early money on Charlotte. Can we take a close look at this money, though? Because there's a little something extra going on here. So It's at 6, right? It goes up to 6.5 because a little bit of Celtics money came in. Now, it wasn't much money, but a little bit of Celtics money came in, so no bullshit there. But check out what happens later in the morning, though. Can someone explain to me why this line goes from 6.5 up to 7 when the money that's coming in is nothing but purple? Someone want to explain to me how that makes sense? Absolutely not. They're setting it. This is a trap. I will be slapping the trap stamp down on this game. They want you to bet the Hornets. They want you to play Charlotte +7.
It's a trap!
I'm not falling for your bullshit, books. I'm going to be playing Boston here. I'm going to take the Celtics and lay the 7 points. I'm even putting it on the menu. Look, Charlotte just beat Boston over the weekend. Everyone remembers that. That was an afternoon game. We were all watching that. The books know that. The books know that in your brain, you remember the Hornets beating the Celtics, and they can f with you a little on this because you're very inclined to bet the Hornets again against the Celtics. They're not stupid, the books. Don't fall for that shit. I'm taking the Celtics, throw it on the menu. If anything changes, Twitter, Instagram story, and Facebook. Next game. My bad, there is no next game. That's it for the first 5 games. Give me a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours, and I'll pump the second video out with the last 5 games. Let's make some money tonight. I like a lot of these bets. Let's cake up.